Sci-fi fans are some of the most passionate viewers out there, and nothing tests that passion like a bad ending. We're talking years of theories, mysteries, and emotional investment only to be let down in the final hour. Some finales were confusing, some were rushed, and some just straight up enraged the fandom. So, in this video, we're looking at the most hated sci-fi TV show finales, the ones that sparked outrage and went down in TV history for all the wrong reasons. The end. Lost. Few finales in TV history sparked more debate than Lost. After 6 seasons of mysteries, smoke monsters, and what even is this island questions, fans expected answers. What they got instead was purgatory. Sort of. The final season revealed that much of what we were watching was a purgatory where the characters reunited after death. Sure, it was emotional, but for some viewers who'd spent years scribbling theories on message boards, the lack of concrete answers felt like a slap. Polarizing is an understatement. Some found it beautiful, others thought it was a massive cop-out. Either way, it's one of the most talked about sci-fi finales ever. Life is a Rock. Life on Mars. The US version of Life on Mars had a killer premise. Modern-day cop Sam Tyler gets hit by a car in 2008 and wakes up in 1973, unsure if he's in a coma, crazy, or actually time-traveling. The show built up plenty of mystery around what was really happening, and then came the finale. Instead of a clever twist or emotional payoff, the writers went full curveball. Sam wasn't in a coma or the past at all. He was an astronaut on a mission to Mars in the year 2035, stuck in a malfunctioning cryo-sleep simulation. Yep, the whole gritty 1970s cop drama and his 2008 reality was just a computer program gone haywire. Fans were baffled, critics rolled their eyes, and what could have been a classic ended as one of the most head-scratching sci-fi finales ever. Fallout: The Prisoner. If Lost frustrated fans, The Prisoner straight up bewildered them. The psychedelic cult classic followed number 6, a man trapped in a mysterious village, constantly battling to retain his identity. The final episode promised to reveal who the sinister number 1 really was, and it did, sort of. The big reveal: number 6 himself. Cue surreal imagery, dreamlike sequences, and a total lack of clarity. Fans at the time were outraged, demanding answers from creator Patrick McGoohan, who basically shrugged and said it was all about individuality. Today, it's considered groundbreaking art. Back then, people thought their TVs were broken. Bad timing. Farscape. Farscape built a passionate cult following, but its original ending was one of the most infuriating in sci-fi history. The show's 4th season finale lived up to its name in the worst way. Just as John Crichton and Aaron finally confessed their love, they were blasted to pieces by aliens. The screen cut to be continued, and then the show was canceled, and fans were devastated. Thankfully, a massive fan campaign led to the Peacekeeper Wars miniseries, which gave the story a proper ending. Still, as finales go, few cliffhangers ever hurt quite as much as Farscape's. Reborn: Falling Skies. After 5 seasons of gritty alien apocalypse survival, fans of Falling Skies expected a finale with weight. Instead, they got anti-climax. The final showdown with the alien overlords felt rushed and surprisingly small scale, a quick ending that undercut years of buildup. Beloved characters were sidelined, big mysteries went unanswered, and what should have been an epic climax landed with a thud. For a show that once promised a gritty, Spielberg-backed look at humanity's fight for survival, its finale felt like it ran out of steam right before the finish line. Fans weren't mad, it was more of a disappointment. Mirror Image: Quantum Leap. Few finales have left audiences as heartbroken as Quantum Leap's. After years of leaping into other people's lives, Sam Beckett finally had the chance to leap home. Instead, the finale told us bluntly that Dr. Sam Beckett never returned home. That's it. No epic reunion, no closure, just a title card informing us that Sam kept leaping forever. Fans were stunned. The bittersweet ending was meant to highlight Sam's selflessness, but it felt cruel after 5 seasons of hoping he'd make it back. Even star Scott Bakula wasn't thrilled. Decades later, the reboot tried to soften the blow. But for many, the original finale remains one of TV's biggest gut punches. These are the voyages. Star Trek Enterprise. Star Trek fans have endured some controversial finales, but Enterprise's ending is widely considered the worst of the bunch. Instead of focusing on Captain Archer and the NX-01 crew's big final mission, the series wrapped up with a next-generation holodeck simulation. Yup, the finale turned out to be Riker and Troy watching old history tapes. Not only did it sideline Enterprise's own characters, but it also killed off fan-favorite Trip in the process. Fans were furious. After investing 4 seasons in these characters, their send-off was reduced to a glorified TNG side story. Even cast members openly criticized it. Easily one of the most tone-deaf endings in Trek history. The truth and my struggle for The X-Files. The X-Files had not one, but 2 hated finales. The original 2002 ending was a muddled mess of mythology, aliens, and half-baked conspiracies that left more questions than answers. When the show returned in 2016, fans hoped for closure. Instead, the 2018 finale doubled down on chaos. Mulder wasn't actually William's father, Scully was suddenly pregnant again, and beloved characters were killed off in the most random ways possible. It was convoluted even by X-Files standards. Fans deserved clarity, but what they got was confusion, and a reminder that sometimes mysteries are better left unsolved. Daybreak, Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica was one of the smartest, most ambitious sci-fi shows of the 2000s, which is why its finale stung so much. After years of intricate storytelling about politics and survival, the ending boiled down to divine intervention. The fleet found Earth thanks to mysterious visions and God's plan. Oh, and Kara Thrace? She just vanished into thin air. Fans felt cheated. What had been a nuanced, gritty space opera suddenly leaned hard into mysticism, leaving major questions unanswered. Some loved the poetic vibe, but many thought it undermined the show's careful world-building. To this day, the Battlestar Galactica ending is shorthand for sci-fi disappointment. The Last War, The 100. Few shows managed to alienate their fanbase in their finale quite like The 100. After 7 seasons of tough moral choices and survival drama, the ending turned into a clunky metaphor about transcendence. Humanity's final test wasn't about rebuilding society, but about whether they were worthy of joining a higher plane of existence. Most fans found it preachy and frustratingly disconnected from the gritty survival story they'd signed up for. Add in controversial character deaths in the episodes prior to the finale, especially beloved fan favorite Bellamy, and the finale left a sour taste. Instead of going out with a bang, the 100 stumbled across the finish line, leaving fans angry and exhausted. Did we cover the sci-fi finales that drove you the craziest? Or is there another ending you still haven't forgiven? Drop your picks in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip through TV's most infamous send-offs, check out TVShowPilot.com for more TV deep dives, and don't forget to subscribe to the TV Show Pilot YouTube channel for more videos just like this one.